Okay, please underline where it says customary. There is one country in the world that uses customary measurements. What country is that?
America. America or England?
New Jersey.
You gotta pick.
New Jersey.
Russia.
That is not a country. It is America. So above it, I want you to write USA. We are the only country in the whole world that uses customary units. But you need to know these because you use them every single day of your life. We are using customary units. Okay, the ones in this box, you're going to end up memorizing because these are ones you need to know for life. You need to know how many inches are in a foot, how many feet are in a yard, how many ounces are in a pound, how many cups are in a pint. These get used all the time with distances, measuring for recipes, measuring things to mix up cement, fertilizer, all kinds of things that we use in our everyday life. Okay? So we're going to talk about how to do that. We're going to do that today and tomorrow, and then on Monday we're going to start converting with metric units. Metric units are the ones that they use everywhere else besides the USA. Okay, so we'll spend 2 days on customary and then move on to metric.
Why don't they use it?
Okay, so let's come down here. You're going to notice that I'm going to convert units of measure by using proportions. Raise your hand if you've done proportions before. I should see all hands right now. Because in the last chapter, we just did proportions. Remember those two equivalent ratios?
Yeah.
Okay, over here it reminds you. A proportion shows that two ratios are equivalent. So I'm all about making the sides equal. We're going to use a conversion factor for one of the ratios. And those conversion factors are the ones that are up in that box. Okay? All right, so let's go down and start practicing. Okay? You're going to need your reference sheet or that box at the top of your notes. And I want you to notice the box at the top of your notes and the box at the top left corner of your reference sheet are the same box. Okay? All right, on your reference sheet or on your note box, how many feet equals how many inches? Point to it.
I just go for you. Pointed.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me, how many feet equals how many inches?
12.
12 feet equals blank inches. I want you to write underneath it, 12 feet equals blank inches. Or sorry, I don't need blank inches. I know how many inches.
12 feet?
I know. Oh man, I'm really struggling here.
Should we record it?
What I meant to write is 1 foot equals 12 inches.
There we go.
Now we're tracking. Okay. Notice the things that I'm doing here. Feet, feet are all on the same side. Inches, inches, same side. It has to be that way. These cannot be reversed. I have to have feet, feet, inches, inches. Same, 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 same. The sides have to be equal when I get done. They can't be equal if they have different labels. Okay? All right, so I'm going to now do some cross multiplication. So my first arm is going to go like this. And since I have this line here with nothing in it, I'm going to fill it in with a variable.
X.
I can choose any variable I want. Most times, I end up choosing X. So I'm going to say 1 times X equals, and then I'm going to do this line, I'm going to do this arm, 9 times 12. And now that I have that set up with my cross multiplication, I know how to solve this because I'm going to draw my line and I'm going to solve it. So I'm going to go 1 times X equals 1 because we know that this would equal 1x, and 1x is equal to just x. I don't have to write the 1. Remember, it puts its invisibility cloak on. It's there. I just don't see it. Yes? You have to show your work like this because eventually these numbers are going to get larger. You can't do them in your head with just one step, or they're going to be decimals, and you have to follow these steps. Okay? What is 9 times 12? 108. So I ended up with x equals 108, which is what I would write on my line and box my answer. Okay, let's go to number 2. How many pints equals how many quarts? Look on your reference sheet. How many pints equals how many quarts? 2 pints equals 1 quart. And I want you to notice how I wrote mine down. I lined up pint and pint, quart and quart. I kept it all nice and lined up. And now that I have that written down, I'm ready to do my cross multiplication. So I'm going to start here, and I can fill in my variable for the blank line. So I'm going to have 2 times, I always choose x, but it doesn't matter what you pick. I'll choose s this time. 2 times s equals, this cross multiplication is 10 times 1. Now I'm going to draw my line so I can start solving it. 2s equals 10. Now how am I going to get rid of that 2?
Divide it by 2.
Divide it by 2. Do I have to divide by 2 on both sides?
Yes.
Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other.
Yes.
And I end up with s equals 5. So guess what I'm going to write on my line?
5 quarts.
5, and it equals 5 quarts. Okay, I'm ready to do my next one. Pounds to tons. The capital T represents tons. So on your reference sheet, how many pounds equals how many tons?
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. Now, you may not realize this, so I'm pointing it out to you, but pounds and LBS are the same thing. LBS is the abbreviation for pounds. Okay? So you may want to write on your reference sheet underneath pounds, LBS.
What is the L for?
I don't know.
Oh, length.
LBS stands for pounds. You just need to get that memorized.
Space
Okay?
size.
Now that I have that written down, I'm ready to do my cross multiplication. So I'm going to do this arm first. 2,000 times, I could choose any variable, 2,000 times t equals, other arm, 14,000 times 1. I'm going to draw my line so I can start solving. So I have 2,000t equals 14,000. And how am I going to get rid of that 2,000?
Divided by 2,000.
I'm going to divide it by 2,000 because I'm currently timesing it. And whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So those will cancel out. And I end up with t equals 7.
Yeah.
So I have 7 tons.
It can't be 7,000 tons from 14,000.
Exactly. And notice, you know, when I divide these out, these cancel each other out. So I really only have to go 14 divided by 2.
Wait, see, I'm smart, people.
Okay, number 4, we have yards to feet. Look at your reference sheet. How many yards equals how many feet?
3 yards.
3 yards equals 1 foot? That doesn't sound right.
1 yard. 1 foot equals 3.
So you're saying
1 yard equals 3 feet.
1 yard
Equals
3 feet.
Yeah. Yes.
That sounds right.
Yes, it does.
And remember, when I write it down, I always have to match up. Yard, yard, foot, foot. They have to be the same. Okay, now, are you guys already started on your cross multiplication?
Yeah.
Excellent. So this arm is going to be 1 times, I'm choosing x, equals 5 times 3. Then I'm going to draw my line, solve it. So 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times x, I'm just going to write as x because it's got its invisibility cloak on now. I don't have to write 1x. So now I can write 15 on the line. Okay. All right, I'm ready to go to my next one. Fluid ounces to cups. How many fluid ounces equals how many cups? What is it? 8 fluid ounces equals 1 cup. Is that correct?
Yes.
1 cup. And I want you to notice I lined up fluid ounces, cup, cup. Okay, now I'm ready to do my cross multiplication, and I can tell from those heads down and pencils moving, you're already doing it. So I have 8 times x equals 24 times 1.
Yeah.
Okay, draw your line. I have 8x equals 24. And then I want to get rid of that 8, and right now I'm currently timesing it, so I'm going to divide it. And those cancel out, and I end up with x equals 3. Is that what you ended up with?
Yes.
So I'll put 3 on the line.
1 pound.
Okay. Now I'm on to number 6. How many pounds equals how many ounces?
1 pound equals 16 ounces.
And you looked on your reference sheet, and it was 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Excellent. Now I'm ready to do my cross multiplication. And I have 1 times x. And remember, any letter will do with this blank line. Equals 4 times 16. It's going to put on its invisibility cloak. X equals, what's 4 times 16? Who has their multiplication chart?
64.
64. So x equals 64, so 64 ounces. Okay, so at the bottom of your page, here's some important information to remember. When you're converting, if you want to go from a bigger measurement, like 3 feet, to a smaller measurement, inches, because 3 feet is bigger than inches, right? Then I'm going to multiply. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot. So 3 times 12 is? 36. So 3 feet equals 36 inches. On the opposite side, if I want to go from a smaller measurement to a bigger measurement, I'm going to divide because I want my answer to get smaller. Yeah. So 24 fluid ounces to blank cups. I'm going to divide 24 by 8 because there's 8 ounces in a cup. So I'm going to divide, and I would end up with 3 cups. Okay? So always look back and say, does it make sense? Did I go from bigger to smaller? Then I would multiply. My answer would get bigger. But if I have a smaller measurement to a bigger measurement, it's going to divide, and my answer is going to get smaller. Okay? All right, let's keep going. We're going to be doing some more conversions, only this time they're not going to write down any of the information for me. I have to pick it out of the story problem and write it down. Okay? So, the Washington Monument is about 185 yards tall, so underline that. That's important information. The height is almost equal to the length of 2 football fields. Let's underline that. It's almost equal to it. About how many feet is this? Okay? So what do I need to do to set this up?
It's incorrect because...
Okay, so I want to go 185 yards equals how many feet? But I want you to notice that they also told me this information about the football fields. So notice that a football field is about 100 yards, and they said the height is about 2 football fields. So how tall is it in football field yards? About 200. So I'm going to replace my 185 with a 200. So 200 yards equals blank feet. Now that I know this, I can set it up with my reference sheet. How many yards equals how many feet on my reference sheet?
1 yard equals 2 feet.
There's